What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. We back. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thought I was gonna be in the house by by 11, but I'm making my way there, man. We gotta dispel some lies, some falsehoods. We talking about Tisa tells lies, man. That's what we talking about today, y'all. Tisa tells lies. One and only. So y'all know yesterday we read the paperwork. Excuse me. We read the paperwork on Diddy and Cassie's situation. You know, Diddy lawyer said they got 9 videos that depict consensual. You know, everything was consensual. Looked like Cassie enjoyed it. Yo, but y'all gotta hear how this woman characterized that video. I'm talking about, yo, dirtiest work I seen since Law and Crime Network. She fuck around be working with Law and Crime Network. Never know. Never know. I'm inclined to think she one of the ones that got the one of the ones that really work for an agency or a digital marketing firm. So whenever you got those type of people, they always gonna push the narrative, push an agenda. You know, their platforms is not surrounded by truth. It's just surrounded by whatever the narrative is, you know. Whatever narrative they want pushed, then that's what the fuck they gonna push. But y'all gotta hear this shit, man. Like, I don't know, it was despicable. I'm sitting back like, yo, how the fuck is you getting this out of that? Like, yo, for real? Now, she has been one that been probably one of the more vocal Diddy, what you want to call it, attractors. One of the ones that's basically nailing Diddy to the cross before he ever even see his day in court. Like, she one of the ones that told y'all that it was going to be documents and videos and all these celebrities was going to be named. Like, she is one of them ones. You know what I mean? Like, she go with the grain completely. Completely. Meanwhile, trial starts in May, and we haven't got none of that. We haven't seen any of that. So it'd be crazy how people still take these people as credible. They take them as credible, and they listen to the shit that they say, but nothing that they say happens. I'm like 20 minutes away from my house. Gotta stop and get some gas. Cause we gotta get in front of the computer for this one. Yeah, cause this is dirty work. But listen to this though, y'all. So the paperwork, right? Where's my voice? God damn. The paperwork that came out yesterday or the day before, whenever it came out, we just got it yesterday, says that the videos that the feds got or that the defense team reviewed was videos from Cassie. Cassie gave the feds them videos. But you know what's crazy? And I'm gonna speak more into this when we get in front of the computer. When Diddy had videos, they called it blackmail. They say Diddy was using these videos for leverage. But when Cassie got videos, they calling it evidence. They say she's smart for holding on to the videos, or else people wouldn't have believed her. That's what Tisa said. But why couldn't it be that she was holding on to the videos for leverage as well? I'm inclined to believe that more than anything. Because when we first read them documents, y'all, Cassie said she was getting rid of the videos. She was disposing of them. You know, because he would make her watch them. That was in the original lawsuit. She was disposing of the videos because Diddy, when he get mad at it, he'll make her watch them. Well, why does she keep 9? Who wants that type of material? If everything was what she's saying, you would have thought that she'd have discarded that shit. Like, who wants to keep material like that unless you're holding it for a rainy day? Unless you're holding it with intentions of, if he ever play with me, if I ever need anything, I got these motherfucking videos, and I release them to the world. I release them to whoever the fuck wants to see them or who won't pay for them. That makes the most sense to me. I don't know what the fuck Tisa talk about. Like, people just be saying anything, and she's strong with that shit too. The paperwork said that Cassie was getting rid of the videos, but she got 9 of them that she gave to the feds. So when you get to talk about blackmail, I think Cassie was doing a little bit of blackmail herself. You know, over here we call it white mail. But however you want, you know, use the word. So I think that's more of a white male thing than it is a black male. I mean, that's typically their game. We don't typically play that type of game. So we more straight up with this shit. We don't typically play the leverage game. My windshield wipers. I need windshield wipers. Main predictions for 2025. What kind of predictions you talking about? Get my Cash App. I support your music. I ain't never even seen you over here before, man. Like, why people do that, yo? Like, I can see if you was a member of the channel that I seen often. I share your videos and all that shit then. I ain't never seen you before. You talking about support my videos, support my music. But yeah, though, y'all. Do that make sense to y'all? Why would you hold these videos for so long? Like, these aren't recent videos. Diddy and Cassie been separated for a long time. So it sounds like what's really going on was Diddy was trying to blackmail or whitemail Cassie. I mean, Cassie was trying to whitemail Diddy. Why keep the videos? Can somebody answer that question? Why did Cassie keep these videos for years? In the paperwork, she said she would steal them, so he couldn't blackmail her. She said she would discard them, but she got 9. She kept 9 videos. It's a lot of goddamn videos, man. Maybe that was her leverage in the lawsuit. Look, Diddy. If you don't motherfucking pay me, I'm going to sell these videos to TMZ. Yeah, I call it white mail. I mean, is that not a white male thing? Like, I don't think blackmail really suits. Exactly, one and only. That was an ace in the hole. Why else would she keep them? Who wants to have memories? Who wants to keep memories of being attacked? Like, typically, yo, people, yo, like, when you suffer a traumatic experience in a house or some shit like that, most people even move. I mean, they don't want nothing to do with that house. They don't want nothing that remembers them of that house. But why would Cassie, who say she was being sexually assaulted, being sex trafficked, why would she keep the video? It doesn't make logical sense. But wait till y'all hear Wait till y'all hear how this girl broke that, how she characterized the documents. I'm talking about, yo, the dirtiest work. She gotta work for Law and Crime Network. They probably working for the same digital marketing firm. I keep telling y'all, YouTube ain't gonna allow you to get on here and run up 400,000 subscribers in 3-4 years. It's not happening. It's not happening.
You know sheets as the home of MTO, but it can take you all
They won't let you do it.
Because the day you start working in sheets.
So whenever you got these people that do that, you gotta question them.
Whether it's flipping burgers or crunching numbers. Once you step under that,
you gotta question them. And then when you listen to their content and see that they never go against the grain, ever. It's always whatever the narrative is. The narrative is this person guilty, that's what they running with. Full throttle. We gonna get there. I'm only 20 minutes away now. But yeah, yo, nobody who I'm banging with. I ain't in no gang. Team strength and honor, what it is. Hell, yo, like this shit don't make sense. I seen that build. I'm like, oh my god. I thought what Law and Crime Network did was bad. This shit was worse. This shit was worse. Hell, yo. Shit. Tell you, you gotta be worried of these channels, man. I'm telling you, you don't know who they work for, man. It's not like it used to be. It's not like it used to be, y'all, when YouTubers was really organic. No, yo, them days are over. YouTube is not really organic no more. Not a lot of these guys. Not the ones with the large following. People done brought into them. It's like the rap industry. It's like the rap industry. We pay you a lump sum up front.
He's not old enough for that.
We promote your channel, and you split the YouTube revenue with us. That's the game now. If you ever wonder why you only get recommended certain channels, or why certain channels are recommended more than others, that's the reason. Like, damn, I watched this video one time, man, they keep sending that shit to me. This ain't even my favorite YouTube. What's up, bro?
I find out who it is, I will try.
And how much on that?
All right, it's 9:30.
Use that. I will.
9:31.
What's up, Clint?
Your receipt. All right, you're welcome. You have a great day. Hello.
Hey, well, let me get a pack of regular black miles. And give me
You have a
Let's go. Give me 12 on 4.
Do you have a Sheets card?
Yeah. You earlier told me it wasn't working.
Yep. They're back online now.
Alright.
2115, please.
Have a good one.
Do you want your receipt?
No, I'm good.
All right. You have a great day.
Oh, you too.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers moving slow as shit, man. I'm trying to be on the move, man. I hate when a motherfucker moving all slow and shit. But yeah, though, y'all. The way she broke this paper down, real will love it. I know real will love it, cause that type of shit he be on. Talking about Diddy lawyer was just egregious. He's trying to get the case thrown out. I don't think that paper said anything about getting no case thrown out. Talking about he's trying to leak documents. Well, what the fuck? Ain't that what the government did? Like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. I'm sure he is trying to leak documents. The fuck? I'm sure that's why Diddy lawyer wants the videos. I'm sure it is. But ain't that what the government did? So the government can leak videos and the defense can't? Nah, fuck no. If we gonna play dirty, let's play dirty. I mean, they the ones opened the door up for the dirty tactics. Now I doubt if the judge granted that, but it's worth a try. Like I can't knock him for trying. You know what I mean? Like I said, they started the dirty tactics first. Oh man, that's not her interpretation. That's not what you call her interpretation. That's her being egregious. She didn't interpret nothing. Cause if she interpreted it, she would have read it for what it said, as opposed to what she wanted it to be. That was her being egregious. Intentionally egregious. But yeah, I'm ready to get home though. Ready to get to it. That's what that was. I read the paperwork for what it is. What you mean? I read it for what it was. I read it for what it said. And I use you can't write when you send emotions to the judge, you can't lie, because the judge has evidence just like you got. The judge got the tapes. So you can't send them evidence saying that, man, look, these tapes don't show sex trafficking. Like, these tapes show a woman that was a willing participant. The judge got eyes too. Then the girl get to talking about, well, what was it supposed to show? He brutally beat her half to death. He beat her half to death. The fuck video did you watch? Like, yo, come on, man. Like, hey, yo, come on, man. Like, yo, we gotta stop with the shenanigans, man. Like, what did you expect to see? I expected to see a lot. If she was being forced and coerced and assaulted, if she didn't participate, I would expect to see something. You know, at least a little argument or something. Shit ain't even gotta be physical. At least an argument. But based off of what Diddy lawyer says, it doesn't. That's not what it shows. It's not what it shows. Man, wait till y'all see this shit, man. I'm ready to go in on ass. Cause I think she one of them working with one of them digital marketing firms any motherfucking way. I don't think she organic at all. At all. You know, I'm at war with the digital marketing firms, right? That's taking over YouTube and buying YouTubers. I'm at war with them, yo. They fucking the game up. Yo, greed, man. Greed fucks the game up. You know, it fucks every game up. You feel me? Like whenever people get greedy, things get fucked up. So it fucked the United States up. It fucked up everything. It's all hinged off of greed. YouTube is a much better place, yo, where everybody had a fair shot. You know what I mean? Everybody had a fair shot, equal opportunity. It was a much better place. Where when you was the first to post a video, you'd be at the top of the algorithm. It ain't like that no more. If you was the first to post a video on a certain topic, you would be at the top of the algorithm. Now, when other people start posting, your video might drop a little bit. But nah, not no. But you'll still be on the first page. Now, fuck no. You fuck around, never be at the top of the algorithm. It just depends on who you is. It don't matter if you dropped the video first, second, third. You could have dropped the video 3 days before everybody else. They changed the game, man. Fuck the game up. Fuck the game up. It's not how it was when I first came to YouTube in 2021 or 2020, whatever year that was. I think I really started taking it serious probably like 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, yo, it's dirty. But yeah, I should have waited till I got a little close to home. But I ain't want to start the live lead. Y'all gotta see this shit though, man. Like, for real. Like she been doing this the whole time. Like that's what I said, yo. Why is nobody holding these people accountable for all of this things that they said that was going to come out? Like y'all just let people say this shit and don't make them stand on it. Like where's the Diddy list? Where's the videos involving other celebrities? Like where is this shit? We was promised that that's what we was going to see, or at least that's what we was going to hear. None of it exists. We was told that everybody was at the freak offs, but in the documents it say nobody's at the freak off but Cassie and Diddy and some sex workers. That's what the 9 videos say. That the United States government is using for evidence. It's United States government evidence. Cassie gave these videos to them. There's no other celebrities in them. No minors. No threats. None of the things that these YouTubers promised everybody. And nobody's holding them accountable. That's why they're allowed to do that fuck shit. Because they get away with it. Nobody says anything. Nobody come back to the page like, yo, what the fuck? It's 7 months now. We ain't get none of this shit you said we was gonna get. Motherfuckers just be watching. Being lied to and shit. Watching and being lied to. What's up, Nikki? What you talking about, Savage? Yeah, going up. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why, yo. See, the thing is with Diddy, yo, is that these things been around his name for so long, but nobody, it haven't been proven. So it's like, yo, people just want to believe it. It's like people gotta believe it, you know, because we've been sold this story for so many years. Now, I'm not saying Diddy ain't do no wild shit. I'm sure he did. I mean, he liked the party. But all this minor shit and all this, man, I don't know if that type of shit was going on. Now, I'm sure it probably was some quid pro quo shit going on too. Of course it was. Probably with men and women. But to try to make this, but that's the thing, yo. That's their world. That's their world. Of course, we don't fuck with that shit. But that's not a world they're interested in stopping. They're not trying to stop that. But this case with Cassie is bogus. It's bogus. Why is it still only one victim? Diddy did this shit to thousands of people. Why do the United States government still only have one victim? Where's all these victims at? Why haven't the feds used any of these lawsuits and made them victims? Like, yo, people got to start asking real questions. You got 40 lawsuits. Why ain't none of them victims in a criminal investigation? You know, you would think they would want, at least you would think they would use them to strengthen their case, right? Wouldn't that make the most sense? We got 40 lawsuits. We only got one victim here. Let's turn some of these lawsuits into criminal, or at least make them witnesses or victims in this criminal investigation. But they haven't done that. Why? Why haven't they done that yet? The trial started in May. It's January now. You don't want to wait too long. You know, I know if I was a prosecutor, that's what I would do. You know, if I wanted to secure a conviction, they ran this fucked up ass narrative on this man, and the evidence doesn't show any of that. Evidence that they have, the evidence that they talked about, the evidence that been in discovery that we read about, doesn't show any of that. Y'all know what the government theory is? This is the government's theory. Because at the time, Diddy basically had full control over Cassie's life. Financially, stability-wise. I ain't gonna say full control, but stability-wise. That made her unable to consent to sex. That makes sense? So what about the stay-at-home mother or the stay-at-home wife where the man pay all their bills? Is that sex trafficking too? Is that person being having sex against their will because this person basically their life revolves around this other person? Because that's what the feds is alleging, y'all, if y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know that. That's what the feds is alleging.
To discover what...
Yeah, they try. Yeah, come on, man. You know it's BS. See, yo, but the problem is, Michael, people want to believe it. People just want to believe it. It's not because the evidence says it's there. It's just people want to believe it for whatever reason. Just because they want to. The evidence say the United States government is on bullshit. That's what the evidence say. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what the media narrative is spinning. The evidence say they don't have shit. The evidence say if they had a strong case of trafficking, they wouldn't even have released that fucking Cassie video, because why would you release that? That's y'all biggest evidence y'all got. Who goes into any type of litigation and releases their strongest piece of evidence? Who does that? Is that a business tactic? We're gonna release our smoking gun off the rip. Now get your ass in here. You playing fucking me, man. Get your ass in that goddamn cage. Barking all goddamn night. Get in there. Goddamn Doug, man. Fucking all night, man. So you wanna go outside in the cold? You got double coated first. Take your ass out there in the cold, then, nigga. Alright, y'all. So let's get busy. Hey, don't start that shit. Keep playing. The judge would have gave him bail if I was right. You know why the judge didn't give him bail? Because all they had was that video. Y'all gonna see, y'all. Everybody that disagree, when he get found not guilty, make sure y'all find y'all way back here. Even if you subscribe or not, make sure you find y'all way back here and be like, damn, keep it G. You the only one on YouTube said that shit. You see how I can say it was so, see how confident I'm saying it? Like I'm not talking like I'm saying this with confidence. Make sure y'all swing on back around and be like, damn, you was the only one keeping it. You was the only one keeping it G, like you say. Yo, they had to release the tape, but that's all they had. Did we got to go back to the paperwork at the bail hearing? Did we got to go back to the paperwork? You know what they said in the paperwork? Yo, this nigga is getting on my fucking nerves. Nicky, I know you ain't going nowhere, but guilty of what though, Nicky? What is Diddy guilty of? So y'all's telling me Diddy was sex trafficking Cassie. Hold up. This bitch. I'm sick and tired of this fucking ass. Whip his ass. Keep fucking playing with me, yo. Keep fucking playing with me, bro. Oh, so y'all telling me that Diddy sex trafficked Cassie. So the 9 years Diddy was with Cassie, he was sex trafficking her. Is that what y'all saying? No, Nicky, I'm not talking about what he doing since the 90s. We're talking about the case. This case is about Diddy sex trafficking Cassie. Are y'all saying that's what he did? I'm asking, is that what y'all saying? That's what the case is about. It ain't about shit he been doing since the 90s. It ain't about none of that shit. It's about Diddy sex trafficking Cassie. Yo, this fucking Doug is getting on my goddamn nerves. I'm ready to send his ass back outside. Woody Wall, what it is. The case is about it. Fuck is you talking about? It's only one victim. And before we get to Tisa tell lies, let's go back to the paperwork, y'all. Like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy, man. Yo, y'all is crazy, yo. Who said the truth is too disgusting? Like, where the fuck is y'all getting it? Hey, Nikki, come on, Nick. You've been over here too long for that, man. Like, yo, where's y'all getting this shit from? Nick, you must be watching them other channels. That be over that bitch line. Like, yo, where's y'all getting this shit from, man? Who said the truth was too disgusting? Tissa? Because that shit ain't never come out in court. Yo, hold on, yo. We gotta go back to the paperwork, yo. Cause y'all is tripping. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the bail hearing. I must don't do my research. Let's see if I do my research, man. Let's find out. Let's find out if I do my research or not. Let's see. Yeah, y'all funny as shit, man. Let's find out. Do Keep It G News do his research? What is this? Megan Thee Stallion sued. The fuck she get sued for? Let's find out. Let's find out. I know, y'all. Motherfuckers just be talking. Cassie is the main victim. Savage thoughts like yo, what yo, what the fuck is y'all? Yo, stop watching them. Yo, if you want the Diddy news, watch Keep It G News, please. Cause I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. Cassie is the only victim. What the fuck? There is no other victim. Let's go to the bail hearing. Like, y'all is geeking. Let's go to the bail hearing. The bail hearing give us detailed information. I think it was the bail hearing. Let's find out. It said Cassie ain't the only victim. Hey, that's why it be seeming like I'm wrong, because the whole internet is fucking lying. The whole internet is lying, pushing false narratives. So y'all come over here and I'm saying something totally different than what the fuck everybody else is saying. So it look like I'm lying. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we gonna see. Good, Jay-Z paperwork. Motion for the government motion. Dirk detention hearing. I said I don't do my research. That's funny. That's funny. Government motion for new trial. Who is this? What paperwork is this? That's third case. It's not what we're looking for. It's not what we're looking for. Diddy, West Virginia. That OTAP Diddy. Motion file. That's not it. OTAP Diddy. Hold on, y'all. Yo, why would you take me all the way back down here again? Gee, I hate this shit sometimes. Through detention. Oh no, it's just Diddy. Oh yeah, no. We saying that. We just read that the other day. Ban, government motion, extended time, price. I'm trying to find. Yo, come on now. I'm trying to find Diddy's bail hearing. Cause the bail hearing discuss a lot of the shit that y'all probably ain't heard. Prosecutors confirm arrest. That's some YouTube shit. Jay-Z motion, 13-year-old girl, 13-year-old OTF. Diddy, UMG, Fulio suspect. Diddy Halloween, male actor. Here you go. Think this it right here, y'all. Oh, that's not it. It should be right next to that, though. Oh, here you go. Diddy's renewed motion. Yo, 50 Cent's a fucking clown. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, people listen to 50 Cent? 50 Cent has a pattern. He has a pattern, man, of piling on when people is already going down. I don't respect that. It's not how men operate. All right, but look. Diddy's renewed motion. Let's read this. So you can hear the government's. You can hear the government's claims. Can y'all see that? Or I gotta make it bigger? You said that Cassie isn't the only victim. Savage, why not you? You said she's not the main victim. We're ready to find out. All right. The government persuaded Judge Carter to detain Mr. Combs by claiming it's a video of an 8-year-old incident was evidence of sex trafficking. You know what the 8-year-old incident is, right? The 8-year-old incident is the video between him and Cassie fighting. And by making unsubstantiated claims of witness tampering, the defense rebutted those arguments through its own proffer, but lacked access to key evidence that could corroborate its rebuttal. Nearly 2 months later, much has changed. Most importantly, discovery produced after the initial bail hearing. Some of it after this motion was filed shows the narrative the government presented then was fictional. For instance, we know that even before it arrested Combs, the government possessed the video confirming his account of the March 5th, 2016 incident at the Intercontinental Hotel, which means the video of the Cassie fight. But instead of presenting that video to the court, the government submitted an altered video that omitted key scenes and presented events materially out of order. The prosecution also claimed there was a second victim, but they have never interviewed her. And messages produced in discovery confirm she was not a victim. Do we gotta keep going on, Savage? Or do you want me to keep reading? Can we stop right there, or do we gotta keep going? Let me know. Do we gotta keep going? Yo, do we gotta keep going? Okay. Likewise, communication produced in discovery shows Mr. Combs' contact with witnesses were innocuous and consistent with his right to participate in his defense by developing potential defense witnesses. The government's opposition brief confirms that bail should be granted. It spills much ink insisting the court lacks authority to reopen the bail proceeding, even though the controlling authority clearly establishes the court ample discretion to do so. Instead, the government reprises the same disingenuous tactics it used in the prior proceeding. It took full advantage of the detention order, scouring Mr. Combs' communications to try to find some actual evidence to substantiate its obstruction of allegation. But once again, the government theoretic spin on the evidence omits key context and creates a misleading picture. For instance, it makes much of Mr. Combs' contact with the others, but is unable to point to any communication involving actual tampering efforts. You notice he haven't been charged with witness tampering, right? Y'all notice that? They keep mentioning witness tampering, but he hasn't been charged with that yet. Do we all understand that? That Diddy has not been charged with witness tampering. And it omits key parts of conversations which show that Mr. Combs was not pressuring anyone or telling anyone what to say about anything. Likewise, this allegation is about MDC rule. Oh, we don't need to read that. We already know about that. Let's see. We already read all this. All right, let's read this. The specific evidence outlines in Mr. Combs' motion was not available at the time of the initial hearing, although the defense had a general understanding of Mr. Combs' past interaction with individuals like Victim 1. We did not have access to specific contents of the relevant correspondence because it was contained on devices that was seized from Mr. Combs but had not yet been produced to him. Thus, the government claims that nothing about the content of the text messages between the defendant and Victim 1 were unknown to him at the time of the initial hearing is false. The government does not dispute that other evidence, such as the video, could not have been known to Mr. Combs during the initial hearing. As just one example, Mr. Combs did not know that blank directly contradicted the government's claims at the detention hearing, nor did Mr. Combs know that the government was portraying a second woman as a purported victim, even though it has never even spoken to her. Do y'all hear that? They never spoke to the person, but they called her a victim. Like, go see, that's the problem. Y'all not looking at the evidence. Y'all just being in your emotions. How do y'all feel about that? Can somebody answer that? Can somebody answer that? How do y'all feel about the government calling somebody a victim that they never talked to? Is that standard of operation? Nobody can answer. Everybody got so much to say, but nobody can answer that. Come on, man. Y'all just want to believe lies, man. Too many prosecutors did to get all the evidence. Prosecutors got all the evidence. They're the ones that produced the evidence. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The prosecution produced the evidence, not defense. Nor did Mr. Combs know the government portraying second. All right. New documentary evidence that called into question grand jury testimony sufficient to reopen bail hearing. The government's separate argument that the court has no inherent authority to reopen the bail. All right, so we ain't got to read all of it. We read all this before. I just wanted to prove some people wrong. It's not a whole bunch of victims. Let's start right here. Let's go right here. On November 13th, 2024, the government produced even more material new evidence, including more video of the March 5th, 2016 Intercontinental Hotel incident. The government had this video as early as August 7th, 2024, yet only produced it to the defense after Mr. Combs filed his renewed motion for bail. The video consisting of blank used to create the government's principal piece of evidence at the earlier hearing, an edited, manipulated version of the video published by CNN. The new video supports the defense argument at the earlier bail hearing and shows the government knowingly mischaracterized and concealed critical facts during those hearings. As an analyst prepared by a forensic video analyst, Connor, whatever, explains the video the government submitted to the court omits footage corroborating the defense account. So, an analyst prepared by a forensic video analyst said that the video that they got corroborates the defense account, changes the sequence of events in material respects, and does not accurately depict the events. The government had more complete video during the initial hearing, but chose not to share it with the court. Instead, it offered its edited version of the CNN video as its most powerful evidence of danger and obstruction. That's why they had to leak that video. Because that's all they got. All right, so let's go to Tisa Tell Lies. Let's read this part too. The government invented a different narrative. It argued our evidence will show that that's just not what happened. Because if it's about the clothes and wanting to get the clothes back, which again it's not, why drag the victim down the hall to the room? And you can see that on tape. That's what he does. The government further argues Mr. Combs throws a vase at her, which the district court cited in detaining Mr. Combs. The government apparently stands by those arguments again here, but they are false, and the government knows it. The more complete footage of the incident, in contrast to the government's sensationalized CNN cut, contradicts the government representation. The video demonstrates that Mr. Combs, in fact, ran down the hallway to retrieve a bag of clothes and a cell phone. He did not drag victim one back down the hall to the room, as the government in its resequence exhibit falsely suggests. He did not throw a vase at victim one, but only its contents, presumably flowers. In 5, she was not only able to leave once security staff intervened. In other words, is the government's whose explanation of is just another cover-up, just more lies. The true facts corroborate that what Mr. Combs has been stating all along. The video is not evidence of coerced freak-offs and sex trafficking, but rather a sad glimpse into a decade-long consensual relationship between Mr. Combs and victim one. Let's go to victim 2. There is no second victim at all. A savage. You see this? There is no second victim at all. The government does not even dispute that despite labeling a second person a victim of sex trafficking, it has never even spoken to her. Presumably for this reason. The government also fails to dispute the fact that this individual was voluntarily intimate with Mr. Combs for years. The government now falsely portrays as sex trafficking. The government simply has no response to these facts. Instead, it doubles down on more misleading representation to the court. It suggests Mr. Combs is tampering with this individual through financial coercion, including a recently mid-September 2024, as recently as mid-September 2024. Yet the government knows, but again withholds from the court that, there is simply no financial coercion at all. All right, so let's get to Tisa Tells. I think we understand that it's only one victim at this point. So y'all be watching them lying-ass channels. I'm ready to take y'all to a lying-ass channel right here. It's a lying-ass channel. Listen to this characterization of, $10,000 or more of the facts. Yeah, I know, Aubrey, but let's listen. Listen to how she broke this shit down. Like, this shit was egregious. Yo, see, Sav. So you don't want to believe the paperwork. You just see that, like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, a lot of y'all just want to believe what you want to believe. Like, Savage, if that's what you want to believe, be my guest. But the paperwork, what Diddy's arrested for, says none of that. It says none of that, yo. Believe what you want to believe. believe there's 1,000 victims of sex trafficking by Diddy. Be my guest. But the paperwork says there's one. The paperwork says. And that one person was in a relationship with this guy for 10 years. So believe what you want to believe. But listen to this lying ass girl.
Letting them know that these tapes they plan to bury Diddy with prove the exact opposite of what is going on. You guys, we're down to the nitty-gritty. If you guys don't know, there is an enterprise letter that is due. An enterprise letter is in RICO. They want the government to be like, yo, where's all this evidence you claim you have? Where's all this something that you think exists? They are actually saying that with this letter, it's going to lay out who his co-conspirators are, who his cohorts are, what is going on, and the government was.
Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Like, I haven't seen none of this shit. I haven't heard that in court. Where's she getting this information from, y'all?
To give it March 7th. The only thing is, Diddy is saying that he doesn't just want it March 7th, right? They don't want it just March 7th. They want it on February 1st. However, the government has already given limited discovery. That's how they got access to these freak-off tapes. Let's not forget that the government sees.
The government, Diddy lawyer team got a whole lot of discovery. What the fuck is she talking about? Oh, what is that in this paperwork? That is in this paperwork. It's necessary. Communicate, do not evidence of obstruction. I think they got about 6 caseloads of discovery. The individual has not spoken to and want to know isn't a victim. Mentioned indictment is not evidence of sexual and she explained the government but offers no response to case law illustrating and why those allegations are sufficient to meet his burden. Will require, I don't know if it's in this. It could be. I don't feel like going through that whole thing again. All right, let's get back to her. Her line is Tisa Tells Lies. That's her name. Tisa Tells Lies.
These hundreds of hours of footage. A lot of people said that it might be blackmail information. There's a lot of people that were filmed without their consent on these tapes. Now, top of that was Little Rod, who also says he has hundreds of hours, right?
Lil Rod. What the fuck is you talking about Lil Rod for? Diddy's not going to jail for anything Lil Rod alleged. And she's just making all these wild ass allegations, and none of this shit is in paperwork. But this is what people is listening to. See, this is why people come over here and say that we don't know. What is she talking about?
Now, top of that was Little Rod, who also says he has hundreds. They want it on February 1st. However, the government has already given limited discovery. That's how they got access to these freak-off tapes. Let's not forget that the government sees hundreds of hours of footage. A lot of people said that it might be blackmail information. There's a lot of people that were filmed without their consent on these tapes. Now,
who are these people? Who the fuck? Who are these people? Where you getting this shit from? Fuck, you work in the industry?
Oh, top of that was Little Rod, who also says he has hundreds of hours, right? Shout out to Little Rod. He actually has dropped new music. If you guys want to go and support, I'm going to put a link in the bio for you guys to support new music. But at the end of the day, everybody seems like they are moving on with their lives except for Diddy. Diddy seems like he has to actually pay for what he has done. We have the court documents. We are about to get into it. But I really don't think that people understand how huge this is, that they are literally trying to take the government's own evidence and say it proves nothing. Even though the person
that is what Aubrey, that is what happened, Aubrey.
Witness is actually saying that
that is what happened, Aubrey. Yo, you think this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing, Aubrey. If Cassie was indeed scared of Diddy, right? Before she filed this lawsuit, she would need some type of insurance. You know what I mean? She would need some backing because she's scared of it. Diddy's powerful. So the only way she would do that is if she had somebody just as powerful behind her. So what the theory is that this lawsuit, Diddy, they knew about Diddy and Cassie and the shit that they had going on. They knew what they had going on. And I don't think it's too far of a stretch of imagination if they was to get to Cassie and be like, look, now's the time. File a lawsuit. I don't think that's too far of a stretch.
This is peak you taking advantage of me in my worst state, and it is peak at best sex trafficking, at worst something a lot darker and deeper.
Look,
let's get into this.
Where is she getting this shit? Listen to this girl, yo.
Peak at best sex trafficking, actually saying that this is peak you taking advantage of me in my worst state, and it is peak at best sex trafficking, at worst something a lot darker and deeper. Let's get into this. Hold on, y'all. The mic you guys love so much. Y'all gonna get used to this mini mic, okay? So let's get into, first of all, what this letter is. It's a full legal document, but Yana, you can only say so much. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Also, you know, I'll be sure he has revealed more information on what is going on with Kim Porter. You guys know how I feel about Albie Shore, but let's see what this fool is actually saying. Do you guys want to start with the Albie Shore Kim Porter news, or do you want to jump straight into the Diddy legal documents? Put one in the comments if you want to start off with Albie Shore. Put two in the comments if you want to start off straight with the Diddy legal documents. Let me know. Listen, I aim to please because I was a little late. I aim to please. So what y'all want? One, to start off with what Albie Shore said, and he says he has proof that there was a gang rape, right? Or do you want to start off straight with the Mark Agnafilio Yana documents? Which ones y'all want? Right now, the ones are winning. We are going to do this for 30 more seconds until we get. So if you guys have a preference, please drop your preference.
Hey, y'all know what's funny about Albie Shore? Y'all know what's real funny about Albie Shore and his claims? Albie Shore's son lives with Diddy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, hold up. Yo, nobody, like, yo. Listen, let me say this again, right? Motherfuckers keep talking about what Albie Shore is saying. But Albie Shore's son lives with Diddy. Think about that for a second. If Albie Shore and what he was saying was so factual, why the fuck would his son live with Diddy? That's his son with Kim. That ain't Diddy's son with Kim. Think about that, y'all. Albie Shore might say any motherfucking thing. You think that he enjoys the fact that his son stays with Diddy? And his son want to be with Diddy more than he want to be with him? Yeah, I know. That's what I said, Aubrey. Diddy cockiness is what fucked him over. But look, like I was saying earlier, in the document she read, right? It talks about Cassie released 9 videos to the feds. Why the fuck is Cassie holding on to videos? Who holds on to things that's uncomfortable? You know, who holds on to fucked up memories? Cassie was trying to blackmail Diddy with tapes. That's what Cassie was doing. Or white male. But when Diddy got tapes, he holding it as leverage. When Cassie got tapes, she holding it as evidence. Make it make sense, y'all. Why is it evidence with Cassie and leverage with Diddy? I'm just trying to open y'all minds up, man. See, these motherfuckers is rocking y'all to sleep. That's definitely was her insurance policy. Definitely. She's in her first lawsuit, she said she stole the tapes because Diddy used to try to make her look at them. But you stole them to keep them? That don't make sense. I wouldn't even, my girl, but I had no motherfucking tapes of her getting fucked by nobody else.
I grow this year. You guys know I also started a podcast. I'm going to start. I started a podcast. I'm going to start doing hosting the podcast, but I think you guys are really going to love it. All right, you guys want to start off with the Mark Agnifilio. It looks like you got 10 more seconds to see who you want to start off with. Okay, so let's pull up the response. It looks like the 2s are winning ones. You got 10 more seconds to actually get your thing in.
Now let me show y'all about her real quick. She's not organic, y'all. Look at this. She's not organic. 6,000 videos. How the fuck did she do 6,000 videos in 4 years? She been on YouTube for 4 years, y'all. She got 500,000 subscribers. Yo, YouTube is not going to allow you to get to 500,000 subscribers in 4 years. She's not organic. She's working for some type of firm. There's no way, yo, you can do 6,000 videos? Is 4 years even 6,000 days? $365 times 4.
According to digitalspy.com, as mentioned, 365 days for has yet to be confirmed by Netflix, so there isn't an official release date as of December 2024.
Yo, that is 1460. She has 6,000 videos. She's working for somebody, y'all. That's what I be trying to explain to y'all. When they working for somebody, they push narratives. She's working for somebody.
I'm going to just
more than likely a digital marketing firm that's running her numbers up. She's not organic. So you can't believe it. When these motherfuckers got batteries in their back, you can't believe what they saying. They running with the narrative. She's not a truth seeker.
The documents so that we can all have them, because I know you guys like a read along.
Yo, she basically did 3 videos a day for 4 years. 3 videos a day for 4 years? Man, fuck out of here. It take you way more time. It take you a couple hours to even edit some videos. Can't do that by yourself. She came into the game with a whole team. A whole team.
You guys, this is actually really, really huge what's going on. And Mark Agnafili's argument is clearly nonsensical, and they are demanding an emergency motion to...
Hey, what the fuck is you... It's 3 videos a week. It's 365 days in a year. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Sounds stupid.
Dismiss. It looks like they are taking a page out of Jay-Z's book, even though I can't even compare what's happening to Jay-Z, what's happening to Diddy. Diddy, the whole world is saying that you Diddy them. There really is. Okay, the twos are winning. So in honor of this great democracy called the Tisa Tells channel, I'm playing. This is in this is an authoritarian dictatorship, but I like to keep it cute. You know, I'm like that dictator you can get behind. I'm like, remember in China when everybody talks about
get to the fake word.
Yes, but we keep it cute. We're a benevolent dictator. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Okay, the twos have won. Let's get into what the twos are saying. Again, really quick. B, thank you so much for the
super 3 videos a week. Like, 3 videos a day, man. 4 years straight. Fuck out of here, man. Can't do that shit by yourself.
Shout out to Rim and B, what other mods are in here? Mods are not supposed to send host super chat, so please stop that, you guys. Okay, let's get into this.
She good at what she do, y'all.
Very much.
A little too good. She a little too good, like she got some type of media training. And I ain't saying she ain't good at what she do. I'm just saying she lying like a motherfucker. That's what the fuck she doing. She's pushing the whole narrative that goes in line with the narrative that they want to be pushed. And she does it with every subject.
Let's get into this.
Baby, she good at what she do. Entertainment and everything.
2022 Tesla Model Y. Why?
If you don't mind me asking, what do you pay for car insurance?
You'll never...
But seems to me she has a problem with black men as well, though. Seems to me she definitely has a problem with black men.
I hope everybody's New Year's going well. Everybody back at the gym? Okay. Anyway, let's get into this. He starts off by saying, this is directly from Mark Agnafilio, and this is an emergency. Dear Judge Soberanian, we write on behalf of our client, Sean Diddy Combs, to request the modification of the terms of the protective order to require government to electronically produce videos described.
Look, hold on. Let me tell you something too. To validate what I'm talking about. This is how you check if people are organic, yo. Go to their oldest videos and look at the numbers. 4,000. Yo, you're not coming into YouTube making 1,000 on any video. Not your first couple videos. It's not happening. It's not happening. You're not coming in the thousands. Everything is in the thousands. Got one video, they ain't put no money behind this one. 640 views. And then I should just take straight off. What, year 2? Year 3, I should take straight off to the moon. Fuck out of here, man. Shit don't go like that. It's not real. Yeah, shit don't go like that, bro. Your first, it take, like I tell y'all, you can't even be found if you don't got 100 subscribers. So how the fuck your first videos just go straight 4K? Fuck out of here, that shit fake. First video probably had 30 views. Just the people you told about it. Yeah, man.
Your Honor, the protective order includes a novel provision making this video evidence available for inspection
4K.
only and not electronically produced. Having reviewed these videos, Your Honor, it is now abundantly clear that they confirm Mr. Combs' innocence and that their full exculpatory
look how she reading it.
Value.
She reading it like it's a game.
Who cannot be investigated and used unless they are electronically produced. Rule blah 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 expressly requires production of copies of such materials to the defense, and there is no plausible good cause to restrict access to them under Rule 16D. Accordingly, Your Honor, they should be produced in the normal course so that the defense may evaluate and use them in the same manner as Rule 16 and Brady material. Now, if you guys don't know, off the bat, Mark Agnifilio is back on his bullshit. New year, same him. He is back on his bullshit. Let me ask you guys a question, because Diddy is so quick to accuse everybody. He's so quick to accuse everybody of trying to leak information. They're reviewing the evidence. They can review the copy of the video as much as they want on the laptop that the government gave them. The laptop prohibits any filming, because I think it's a special screen, any screen recordings, or...
So basically, y'all, in Diddy case, it's just like with Vonnie filed. A protective order. I don't know what she is, bro. She's something. A protective order over the evidence, which means it can only be viewed in front of whoever they designed it to be viewed in front of. You know, the prosecutors, the police, whatever. But they can't take it with them. You know, the evidence, you know, when people try to say Vonnie was ratting, and no, it was a protective order over the evidence. So Diddy, in his case, he has the same kind of order. A protective order over the evidence. That only can be viewed in front of certain people. And the defense can't take the video. They can't give it to their client. They can't do none of that shit with it. So what Mark Agnifilo is saying is they want the video footage, because this footage shouldn't fall under the protective order.
He cannot send it anywhere. So in that case, he can't prove the information. And they can't even take a picture of the screen because it has a special coding. The pictures don't come out. Okay. So tell me why they need an electronic copy of these freak-off tapes. Tell me why they need an electronic copy. Unless they plan on distributing, in my opinion, pieces of this freak-off tape so that they can humiliate and blackmail those that either...
No. See, you see the narrative? Listen to the narrative.
...stand against Diddy or who are not standing with them. A copy of these freak-off tapes.
Listen to the narrative.
Tell me why they need an electronic copy. Unless they plan on distributing, in my opinion, pieces of this freak-off tape so that they can humiliate and blackmail those that either stand against Diddy or who are not standing with them. But it is not over, okay?
Yo, no. Don't get me wrong. I think they do want to leak it. But that's what the government did. The government leaked the tape. Why they can't leak the tape? And it's not to humiliate. But what does that tell you about the tape for them to want to leak it? If that is their angle, and I think it probably is, what did that tell you about the tapes? They're not going to want to leak video footage that show him beating the shit out Cassie like the government did. So my thing is, what's the problem? If we playing dirty, why we all can't play dirty. Now I'm sure the judge is going to deny this motion, because the judge probably think the same way. You ain't ready to leak this shit. But the way she spent it like, oh, it's to humiliate Cassie. No, it ain't. No, that's not what it's about. It's now we're on an even playing field. Now we're on an even playing field. Y'all released the tape of Diddy beating up Cassie, which was dirty. Now we're going to release the tape showing that it's consensual. What's the problem? But she runs this narrative on her channel. Oh, it's to humiliate Cassie. No, hell no. It's so we can be, now we even. We both got leak tapes out this bitch. See the difference? and how you cover a story versus pushing a narrative versus telling the truth?
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this instead?
On top of that, they're saying that they gave freak-off evidence available for inspection. Now, I know Diddy might have had over a gajillion freak-offs, but how many freak-offs have you had that you need to keep reviewing and reviewing and reviewing the tapes? He thinks that he is doing something with those tapes that are making the rats and roaches in his cell throw up.
Yo, what the Chad? Where the fuck did you hear that at? Yo, Chad, come on, bro. So you're saying she wanted Diddy to beat her ass? What? Yo, did I say that? What the fuck, Chad? How did you get that from what I said, yo? Like, please explain. How in the world did you get that from what I said? Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, y'all, it's crazy. Where did I say I support women beating? Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck is right? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what? Let me say it again. No, let me say it again. I'm gonna say it slow this time. The feds leaked the video of Diddy fighting Cassie. Terrible video. Diddy was out of line. The feds are alleging that this fight happened during a freak-off. So Diddy legal team is filing a motion saying that these videos, these 9 videos that we got in our possession that's supposed to be freak-offs shows Cassie having the time of her life. Now, it's a protective order on this evidence, which means that the defense team can only view this evidence in front of a prosecutor or law enforcement. They can't take pictures of it. They can't take it with them. They can't do any of that. They can't give it to Diddy. They can't do none of that. So what Diddy legal team is saying that this video should not fall under the protective order. And we should be able to possess this video. Now, what she is saying is that Diddy legal team want to possess the video because they want to humiliate Cassie. What I'm saying is, no, hold up. What she's saying is Diddy legal team want to possess this video so they can leak it to humiliate Cassie. What I'm saying is Diddy legal team want this video so they can leak it so we can now we on the even playing field. Y'all leaked the video that showed Diddy in a terrible spot putting his hands on Cassie at a supposed freak-off. Now, we want to leak a video showing Cassie having a good time at the freak-off. How did y'all get that confused? To me, supporting abusing women, or like, how did y'all get that confused? Can I say it any more clearer to get people to understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that no, if their intent is to leak the video, it's not to humiliate Cassie. It's to get the truth out there to show that Cassie was a full participant in these freak-offs. She was not coerced. She was not threatened. She wasn't abused. She enjoyed these things. And if we're leaking videos, why can't we all leak videos? Why is it just y'all can leak videos and we can't? That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all crazy as shit. God damn, my phone really died. I'm gonna let it pack. I gotta get my charger.
At the very least, least, I think that he's not slick. Why do you need an electronic copy?
No, matter of
An
fact,
electronic copy?
no, I can't. I gotta pause it, y'all, because I gotta hear what she gotta say. I want to take it back. Hold up. Let me go grab my charger. All right, I'm back. Hell no, see, you tripping. Maybe they didn't know my phone, but what the fuck? Back, yo, somebody comment, let me know if we back or not. Cause they had me thinking I'm live and don't be live. Somebody let me know, man. Let me know. Give me a 1 or a 2 or something. Are we back live or not? All right, bet. All right, thanks, Tisa. All right, so I don't know how my phone just died like that. Like, that was crazy. All right, so let's get back to where we was. Hopefully, we should be good. This phone pretty good. This charger pretty good.
Helpful if you plan on emailing it and distributing it. Plan on leaking information. I know what you guys are saying. Now, Tisa, how can they confirm that the tape is real? They will get access to the tapes in due course of discovery. That discovery should happen sometime around early part of March.
Yo, what is she talking about? This is discovery. They already got discovery. Where's the fucking paperwork? Like, what is she talking? Like, she just be making up shit. Let me see if it's in this paperwork. I think it's this paperwork. They already got some discovery. But the problem is, these motherfuckers are still investigating. Like, what kind of strong case do you have where you still investigating? How long did it been booked? And they still investigating? Maybe it's in this, man. There's simply no financial coercion. That was down. There's no second victim at all. Victim one identified indictment and her credibility will be, if not, key for the trial. Judge is not. That's it. Not one piece of corresponding evidence that we have reviewed between Mr. Combs and victim one, the sole victim in the indictment, corroborates the prosecution's sex trafficking theory or its at the previous bail hearing. And the government still did not offer a single piece of actual evidence supporting that allegation. Instead, it reiterates its proffer of cherry-picked citations to purported messages. Hold on. I know I read that shit. Maybe it wasn't this document. Hell, but they already got some discovery. That's how they seen these videos. These videos are part of discovery. They already got some discovery. As a matter of fact, I can look it up like this. That's the only place it's at. The Diddy Cassie have fully tried to come to agreement with the government on various issues, including the sharing of discovery, Mr. Combs, and clarifying the filter team protocol. So it's the only place on. It must not be this document. Alright. It's not a document. I know I arrested in one of them damn videos I did. He got arrested in September.
They want this early so that they can actually piece this out and disseminate it to other people. Again, very, very, very odd. They're saying, Your Honor, the 9 videos at issue are so-called freak-off tapes with victim 1, I assume that's Cassie, that the government has repeatedly referenced, causing wild speculation in the media. Contrary to where private sexual activity between full consenting adults and a long-term relationship, they were, the so-called freak-off tapes were fully consenting adults in a long-term relationship. So the whole premise of the government's thing is that it was not consenting and Cassie did not consent. That needs to be proven in a court of law. On top of that, according to all the civil trials, the people that were in these freak-offs, a lot of them couldn't consent because they were rugged without their consent with the Sean Diddy.
Yo, where she get like this? None of this is in documents. They haven't seen a document yet that say nobody was drugged. Like she's making shit up. She's making shit up. Them lawsuits that's all frivolous is talking about drugs. Or people was drugged. But that's not an indictment.
Home stuff. Y'all know that stuff, right? Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Let me turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. This is really starting to bother me. Okay. So they say that there's actually 9 tapes. Like many Americans in the privacy of their own bedrooms, they sometimes feel there's sexual activity. These videos unambiguously show that the person alleged in the indictment to be the victim not only consented, but thoroughly enjoyed herself. Ugh, they are so disgusting.
Anyone with $10,000 or
Yo,
more in
this
credit
girl
card
is
debt or
crazy.
personal.
This is not how she characterized that.
They are so disgusting. The vile misogyny, patriarchy, ignorance about victims of SA. Are you mean to tell me that if somebody is, these are the type of people that used to use the argument that if you are raped, it doesn't count if you somehow came to the big O. There are legal arguments that were made
The
that
fuck is
someone
the big
cannot
O?
be raped if they became pregnant. because the body has a safety valve that closes up access to AIDS, and you cannot get pregnant unless you enjoyed it.
Yo, what the fuck? That shit has, yo, what? Yo, what type of correlation was that? Yo, this girl was diabolical, man. What kind of coordination was that?
Are great. It doesn't count if you somehow came to the big O. There are legal arguments that were made that someone cannot be great if they became pregnant, because the body has a safety valve that closes up access to AIDS.
Yo, I have never heard nobody say that. Have you ever heard? Maybe I'm ignorant. I have never heard that if a person get hard and they get pregnant, then they ain't really get hard because the body's gonna reject it. I have never heard that. Maybe that's an argument somewhere else, but who the fuck stamped that as facts? Like, yo, what is she talk? Like, yo, this girl is crazy, man. And what the fuck does that have to do with Cassie thoroughly enjoying herself? Like, how are you being sexually assaulted and trafficked? And it's 9 tapes of you thoroughly enjoying yourself. Like, yo, this girl was wild, man. She pushing the narrative, man. That's her job. That's what she's brought on YouTube to do. Push the narrative.
And you cannot get pregnant unless you enjoyed it. The fact that you are filming somebody who is sex trafficked, who looks like she thoroughly enjoyed herself, and this is your defense for someone that was rugged, beat, and literally when you tried to move on, they blew up the new guy's car, they viciously beat you, nobody could save you, and you're literally trying to say that because she was, once again, Cassie said that he made her be high out of her mind, because she was high out of her mind and looked like she thoroughly enjoyed herself, case closed, Diddy should go free. These people are ignorant, and they're playing to the deepest levels of ignorance in American society and what we know about SA. Are you saying that if it is something with PDF file and it looked like they thoroughly enjoyed themselves, that it's not a crime? Are you like, it's just the level of disgusting.
What the, like, no, yo, how does she even, like, yo, these correlations she making is crazy. Now you're relating it to, a pedophile taking advantage of a child. Like, yo, these correlations that she is making is insanely disrespectful. Like, yo, what?
Ignorance that Diddy's team is using, it just makes me throw up. Your Honor, these recordings corroborate that what witnesses have told the government, namely that Cassie, blah, 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 blah. So apparently Diddy has an army of, well, not even an army, but I think he has about 8 or 9 freak-off workers that are the paid workers that are going to come and say that to them, it looked like Cassie enjoyed herself. But I would just like to say, and I think it needs to be said, what's the other option? They're going to say it looked like Cassie wasn't enjoying herself. It looked like she was a victim of sex trafficking. Because if that is the case, and if they say that, then they are now Diddy's co-conspirators. So you have a bunch of people that will get in trouble for saying if Cassie...
Yo, that is a bold-faced lie. Yo, what the fuck? Yo. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, that is a bold-faced lie. If they was to say that she didn't enjoy herself, you know what they would be? State's witnesses. United States government witnesses. Not Diddy's co-conspirators. What the fuck? Yo, this is the shit I be talking about, y'all. What is this? 58,000 people watch this shit. Let me play it back again, yo, if y'all ain't hear it. What she just said. Let me play it back again. Yo, this is dirty work, y'all. At its finest.
To them, it looked like Cassie enjoyed herself. But
listen to her.
So apparently, Diddy has an army of, well, not even an army, but I think he has about 8 or 9 freak-off workers that are the paid workers that are going to come and say that to them, it looked like Cassie enjoyed herself. But I would just like to say, and I think it needs to be
so just because Diddy paid them to have sex with Cassie, they owe Diddy forever. So they can't have their own mind because he paid them for sex work. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Throw her whole channel in the trash. Like, this girl was fucking lying.
What's the other option? They're going to say it looked like Cassie wasn't enjoying herself. It looked like she was a victim of sex trafficking.
They can say that.
If that is the case, and if they say that, then they are now Diddy's co-conspirators. So you have a bunch of people that will get.
If they say that it looked like Diddy, it looked like Cassie wasn't enjoying herself, they're now Diddy co-conspirators. No, the fuck they not. They're now witnesses for the government. The hell is you talking about, lady? They're now witnesses for the government, not co-conspirators. You don't think the government can use them to make their case? You really think the government will make them co-conspirators? And they're basically alleging what the government is alleging. No, Tisa, you're lying. We don't know the legal system.
In trouble for saying if Cassie looked like she was being forced, because participating in a grape makes you an accomplice and an accessory to grape and a rapist.
Not in this case. Not when you got a big fish on the line. No, the fuck it don't. No, the fuck it don't. That makes you a great witness. That makes you somebody that we want to do business with. What the fuck is she talking about, man? Girl just talking, man. And don't let me go to the comments. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe what the comments say.
So again, Diddy's making circular arguments. The sex workers who I paid, who were there and participated in whatever happened with, I assume victim one's Cassie, they couldn't. They're saying that they couldn't possibly. It couldn't be great or sex trafficking because they're all testifying that she enjoyed it. But the only other option is you guys are co-rapists. You guys are rapists. You guys literally actually got paid.
Actually, if you want to be honest, that is a bunch of bullshit. Actually, by them saying Cassie enjoyed it, and the United States government saying it was sex traffic, there would actually be incentive for the government to arrest them. Tisa. Because you're saying something opposite of what they're saying. They're saying it was sex trafficking. You're saying it was consensual. You participated in it. So we can come arrest you. But in reality, this girl was crazy, yo. Damn, yo, this is disgusting, shorty. This disgusting, yo. Who the fuck you work for, man?
To help rape someone and sex traffic someone. Diddy is disgusting, and Mark Agnifilio is trash for this.
So my car insurance just went up again to $159.
Who the fuck she work for, y'all?
Check this out. Don't worry.
This is egregious work.
These recordings also directly refute the allegations that Mr. Combs kept these videos as collateral. Your Honor, these recordings were not on Mr. Combs' devices and were not seized from his home. Rather, victim one kept these videos on her own device for years and produced them to the government herself. Okay, what's your point? She kept evidence, and it's a good thing she kept evidence, because if she didn't keep evidence, everybody would say Cassie was lying.
Yo, Who keeps that? Who want to remember being sexually assaulted? Who keeps that for years? We ain't talking about days. We ain't talking about hours. We ain't talking about minutes. We're talking about years. YEARS. The only reason you keep that is for leverage. Like they said Diddy did. Why is it Diddy kept it for leverage? Cassie kept it for evidence. Nah, fuck no. The only reason Cassie kept that, just in case I ever need to bring this back to his face to get some type of incentive. But in reality, if you listen to the lawyer, it looks consensual. Like, yo, this girl is telling a story intentionally wrong. Intentionally wrong. Yo, if somebody fucking beat me up real bad, I'm not keeping no fucking video of that for years. If somebody beat me up real bad, right, and I heard it was a video out there, and I took the video, I'm not holding on to it. I'm going to discard it. Get rid of it. Destroy it. Because why every time I look in my drawer or wherever I keep it, I want to be reminded that that's the video of yo beating the shit out of me. That shit makes absolutely no sense. It's like the law is there to cushion criminals. What the fuck is you talking about? Yo, this girl was lying. Where's her people at? Where's all the women over there that be watching this fucking channel? This girl's fucking lying. Sounds stupid.
Am I wrong? Because didn't everybody say Cassie was lying before the Diddy stuff? And it wasn't until the video of what happened in the...
Yo, but you don't keep it though, Tisa. You don't keep it for years. Diddy ain't... How long have Diddy and Cassie been separated? How long? Yes, I would. How long has Diddy and Cassie been separated? Why do you still got these videos? Oh, all right. Why would you keep these videos? Yo, is there any women in the chat right now? I need some women in the chat. If somebody sexually assaulted you, and you say that this person, because this is what Cassie said, he would show me these videos as a way to intimidate me. So I took these videos, and in the paperwork she said she got rid of them. Why would you hold on to them for years? Or would you hold on to them for years? Videos of you being sexually trafficked, assaulted, being in some of the most degrading, I'm talking about gangbangs, 3, 4, 5 guys. And these were videos that you wasn't proud of. Would you keep them for years? Or would you get rid of them? Like, yo, at some point, yo, we got to keep that shit real. This girl was lying. The way she is telling this story makes absolutely no sense. No sense. Yo, people don't want to remember traumatic events. Motherfuckers getting car crashes and get rid of the car if the crash was too severe. And somehow the car ain't get totaled. People get rid of clothes. People get rid of anything that reminds them of this traumatic time, traumatic event. They don't keep it for years. Really, you don't know what you're talking about. I ain't discrediting her. I said she great at what she do. But I'm talking about she do egregious work. Did you miss that part? Did you miss that part, or you just coming back?
Hallway came out, the people said, well, not people, but people in the back were like, you might have.
No, I don't sympathize with her. Why am I sympathizing with her, yo? What the fuck do yo? What you mean? What sympathize with what? She got paid. That's what she wanted. She wanted payment, right? She didn't go file these charges. Now, when have we ever seen somebody pay somebody off and still get charged? When have we ever seen that? Yo, typically, when you pay somebody off, that erases everything. Now, we have seen situations where people got charged first and then lawsuits came after. But we have never seen a situation where somebody filed a lawsuit, the lawsuit got paid, and then an indictment comes down. We have never seen that. You think the Fox News guy gonna get indicted for the shit that he was doing at work after they pay that lawsuit? No. She got what she wanted. That's why she held them tapes. She held them tapes as leverage. She held them tapes as leverage. The same thing that she accused Diddy of doing. The same thing that the world accused Diddy of doing. She held them as leverage. She held them as blackmail, white mail. I'm not blaming Cassie for cooperating. Cassie was forced. I don't even think Cassie wanted to do this, to be honest. Just as my personal opinion. I think Cassie was okay with the money.
A point. Again, Diddy's lawyers' arguments are ridiculous. You couldn't have been raped or sex trafficked because we have you on video enjoying yourself, even though your abuser that beat you within an inch of your life is demanding that you look like you are.
Yo, did Diddy beat her within an inch of her life? From what we seen, I don't know what happened with the other. From what that video that we seen did not seem to me that she was getting beaten within an inch of her life. Yo, she's running the fucking smear campaign, man. Yo, because it's been studies done, real. Look it up. People don't keep things that remind them of traumatic events. They don't. She said in the paper, she said herself that Diddy would show her these videos as a way to humiliate her. So why are you keeping the videos? These are your words, humiliating videos. Why are you keeping them?
Are enjoying it and look like you're into it. But then also they're saying, we can't believe any of the civil complaints because they don't have any video. But now they're saying to the government.
No, there she go with a whole lie. The civil complaints all sound frivolous. They all sound made up. We heard from some of them. Some of them did interviews. They sound fucking crazy. They was all proven to be lies. Like, yo, why don't people just tell the fucking truth? It wasn't on video. They don't even have witnesses. Fuck the video. Where's the witnesses to any of these civil complaints? They don't have any. The one girl went to a party with somebody. Went to a party with a homegirl. Homegirl disappeared throughout the night. They didn't talk to the homegirl afterwards. The 13-year-old father picked up. Father don't remember none of that shit.
Government well, this evidence shouldn't be used either.
Exactly, Rail. Exactly, Edward. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna take the tapes, like I said, she didn't take it for a day. She didn't take it for a month. She didn't take it for a year. You held these tapes for years. Years. Diddy ain't fuck with Cassie in 5 years. So I mean, you at least had these tapes for 5 fucking years. Make this shit make sense, man. The only reason you will hold something that will be deemed incriminating against someone else is to blackmail them. Why else would you hold it? It's humiliating to you, incriminating to them, at least in your mind. It's the only way you will hold them, man. See, I just deal with logic. I deal with what makes sense, not fabricated events. Exactly. But this the thing though, Edward. Diddy holding the tapes. They called it blackmail. They called it leverage. Why isn't it leverage when Cassie holding tapes? Why are they not calling that leverage? They're calling it evidence.
And with somebody that was viciously great, keep 9 videos of her freak off? All right, y'all. Okay, what's that prove? What again? They're discussing. What does that prove?
A lot.
Moreover, contrary to innumerable sensationalistic media reports, Your Honor, the videos do not depict Smeck's parties. There are no secret cameras, no orgies, no other celebrities involved, no underground tunnels, no minors, and not so much as a hint of coercion or violence. Now, Diddy's own listing, I think, let's break this down before we go on. Diddy's own listing says that there is an underground grotto under the pool that leads to a private soundproof soundproof movie.
Exactly. It's obvious, bro. But people don't want to hear the truth, bro.
That she organizes
people don't want to hear the truth.
Smeck's parties. The industry knows of Diddy's Smeck's parties. It was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Diddy's Smeck's parties. Yo. And now you're trying to tell us there was never any Smeck's parties.
Come on, yo. It's obvious, Benji. Motherfuckers just don't want to hear the truth.
Diddy, and always a third person. Diddy is now trying to tell us that these freak-offs don't exist.
What's wrong?
Where the fuck did she get that from?
It is
the way that she's getting to her points is like, whoa. Like how are you coming to these conclusions? Like no basis, no nothing, just saying shit.
Diddy is now trying to tell us that these freak-offs don't exist. There were no minors? I don't know about that, right? And
what you mean you don't know about that? They're looking at the video. They're looking at the video.
And no secret cameras? If there were no secret cameras, then how did people get filmed without knowing? Or are you saying they all
she knew what she was doing, yo.
Are you saying at Diddy's
it was rainy day? I'm gonna hold these tapes for a rainy day, just in case I ever gotta get some money from him. And that's probably why she tried to do it, and that's why Diddy like, man, fuck, man, I ain't paying you shit originally. Because he know them tapes ain't what you know.
Whole thing, you didn't have any things? Okay. Far from the government's lurid descriptions, the videos show adults having consensual smacks, plain and simple. At bottom, this case is about whether victim 1, Cassie, was or was not willingly a participant in a private sex life with Mr. Combs. The videos confirm that she plainly was. Do you know how disgusting you have to, I mean disgusting, you have to be to say that the video evidence showed she enjoyed it? This man that brutally did. So are we to say that every sex traffic team, every person involved in prostitution, every sex worker, because we have you on video laughing and joking high out your mind, that you must have enjoyed it? This is actually really, really
Yo,
sick.
where's she getting this high out of mind shit from? Like, them people are gonna say nothing about her being high out of her mind. Like, this paper said didn't say anything about, yo, Cassie probably like drugs. Like, yo, eventually, I ain't even fucking. People crazy, man.
And you know what? It's what I would expect of Diddy. And it's what I would expect of anyone that defends Diddy. Your defense is she wanted it. She loved it, of course. Okay. Soon, Your Honor, the background. Your Honor, soon after Mr. Combs was charged, the parties began negotiating the terms of the protective order. During those negotiations, the government insisted, over defense objected, that certain videos obtained from Cassie and depicting alleged freak-offs would not be electronically produced and would instead only be made available for in-person viewing while monitored by law enforcement. That's right, because we want to make sure that you, because we know you bored and we know you over
You know she was ball out.
We want to make sure that you are keeping your hands on the table, if you know what I mean.
No, she did.
It's true. In
Them motherfuckers
times
fall in
where
love with
there
them
are
bitches.
cases
You
of
take too many of them
PDFI,
motherfuckers.
or where people commit sexual motivated violence, whether it results in that person's passing or not, oftentimes they don't just freely release the info, because the sickos that didn't actually get off on that. They look at it as that they look at it as their version of their Kim K.
Probably still drugging.
So yeah, Diddy, that's why you got to be monitored, baby. Trust is given where trust is earned. Anyway, right? They said that, Your Honor, the government explained that Cassie, whose attorney gave these videos to the government, requested that they not be produced to protect her privacy, and the government would honor her request. To ensure we would receive discovery without further delay, the defense agreed to receive the discovery under those conditions, while reserving the right in the proposed order to later seek modifications. After spending 4 weeks attempting to schedule viewing of the evidence, so wait a second.
Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary.
This girl is out of line.
Okay, so Cassie's lawyer said that they didn't want these tapes to be produced, the actual tapes, to protect Cassie's privacy, because apparently Cassie even thought that Diddy might circulate these things. Okay, let's keep going.
Yo, how do you do that? Cassie didn't, what the fuck is wrong with people? Cassie lawyer has to work on behalf of her client, or their client. Common sense. If they got a protective order, it's a reason. It's a reason.
And Diddy's defensive team.
And I think it's the government, to be honest. Fuck you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see where she got that from. It say victim 1, whose attorney gave the videos to the government, requested that they not be produced to protect her privacy, and that the government would honor the request. All right. Okay. So she did say that. I mean, but what do you expect? Like, they playing dirty. They playing dirty. No, the defense saying they got 9 tapes that they saying.
Agreed to this. But like everything with Diddy's team, they are now reneging. They are now taking back. They are now saying, oh, but sure. Your Honor, after spending
my honest opinion is, at one point Cassie enjoyed the freak offs. I just think they've been playing dirty. Where the fuck is you talking about? Ben said he playing dirty. He fucking leaked the whole video. That's about dirty as it get. That's about dirty as it get. You don't get no dirtier than leaking a video of a person that you ready to arrest assaulting the victim in the case. It don't get no dirtier than that. Nah, Benji. The 9 videos are freak offs with her and Diddy. No minors, no other celebrities, no what was it? No minors, no other celebrities, no coercion, no violence. These were videos that Cassie gave to the prosecution. Where are you crazy, bro? Who leaked it? Who leaked it? If the government didn't leak the video, who leaked it? Because Diddy had it for 9 years. And we ain't never see it. You do know the videos got leaked after Diddy house got raided, right? No, it's not. I'm using common sense. The videos got leaked after Diddy house got raided. Did you know that? Do everybody understand that? No, Benji, that's a whole, that's not, we not even talking about that video. We're not talking about that video. No, Benji, you're getting confused. We're not talking about that video. Is irrelevant to this situation. Why would he have it? Because he brought it. He brought it because it showed him beating up Cassie. He could have discarded, but he didn't. Oh my God, the video no, it didn't, y'all. The video got leaked after his house got raided. Real? Like, bro, you don't be know what you're talking about, yo. I'm starting to put you in troll category. Like, it was all right to disagree, y'all, but I just told you what it was. Asked you a specific question. That was after his house got raided. Google it. Google it. Google when Diddy house got raided, and then Google the CNN video. And look at the dates. And then come back and apologize. No, you do it. Okay, I already did it. I'm not saying nothing I'm speculating on. I know. You be disrupting the lives with that shit. You Google it. And then come back and be like, oh, my bad, y'all.
Pulling up the evidence, the defense was finally able to watch the video under the supervision of law enforcement on November 20th, 2024 and December 13th. The evidence consists of 9 videos depicting 6 unambiguously consensual sexual encounters.
CNN Cassie video.
According to page6.com, a disturbing surveillance video from a Los Angeles hotel hallway shows Sean Diddy Combs'
Diddy house raided by feds.
According to theroot.com, one raid happened in Combs' extravagant Holmby Hills neighborhood in Los Angeles. The location is linked with Combs' Bad Boy Films production company.
Jail stay open. What day did the you fucking me up? What day was Diddy house raided by the feds?
Monday, March 25th, 2024. According to MiamiHerald.com, federal agents outside the Star Island mansion of Sean Diddy Combs on Monday, March 25th, 2024, in Miami Beach, Florida. Federal aid.
What day did CNN release the Diddy Cassie video?
Friday. According to CNN.com, just before 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, CNN published the video in which Combs is seen grabbing, shoving, dragging, and kicking Ventura during an altercation that matches allegations in a now settled federal lawsuit filed by Ventura in November.
The fuck is the date? Just before 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. May 17th, 2024. You see that? May 17th, 2024. Diddy house was raided March 25th, 2024. Now apologize, y'all. Be a man and apologize for making me stop the stream to prove you wrong once again. Like I always gotta do. Alrighty, Edward.
In all 6 of these encounters, Cassie is not only consenting, she is evidently
Come on,
happy,
Ray, I'm waiting on the apology.
dominant, and completely in control.
Thank you, y'all.
This stupidity is really making me.
They leaked the video, man.
Right?
And the reason they leaked the video, like I've been saying, is they had to leak. That's all they had. That's all they had. That's the most damaging evidence to keep him detained. Now we can say he's a menace to society. Now we can say he's a threat to public safety. It was a dirty tactic, man. Now you doubt it. Jesus Christ.
Shown that she wasn't. Was she supposed to do some like what? Laura Croft Tomb Raider, slit somebody's throat while they were in the middle of it, jab an ice pick into their eye? Like, what was she supposed to do? What is she supposed to do? If your whole life you are a prisoner of someone,
they gotta prove it. They're investigating it now. Diddy got 2 things going in his favor. They're investigating who leaked that video, and they're investigating this investigator that raided Diddy's cell, that was called in from Virginia, that Diddy legal team thinks works for the government. If they prove any of those things, case dismissed.
What would have shown that she wasn't dominant? Like, I'm confused. I'm really honestly confused. What's more, Cassie is talking about the totality of her relationship. You're saying that these 9 videos showed that she enjoyed herself. They were together for 10 years. But do you not want this whole case to be dismissed because you're saying these 9 videos don't show 10 years of abuse? What about Cassie's own?
Yo, they didn't say anything about the case being dismissed. Like, is she really running her own fucking narrative? This paperwork says nothing about the case being dismissed. This paperwork is saying we want the video. It shouldn't be held under the privilege of the protective order. But if they doing, what are you talking about if they did? If they did, that's dirty, yo. If they did, like you said, case dismissed. If they can prove that they leaked that video, case is dismissed. Because you don't try cases in public opinion, you try them in court. So what Diddy team is trying to do as well is get them videos and leak them. If we want to leak shit, now I don't think the judge is going to allow them to do that. I don't think the judge is going to allow them to do that. But it's a good attempt.
Legal filing that she put in where she said, I was a victim of sex trafficking. I was abused. I was broken. I was driven to drug abuse because of this. I had to go into rehab because of this. I'm really concerned. You're making a circular argument. It can't really be true because she's smiling on the video. And because the videos are the only proof that you have, that proves that Diddy never did anything to her, even though we have that tape.
Tape of what? The tape of what?
Your Honor, there's no evidence of any violence.
Diddy is not charged with assault on Cassie, y'all. That tape served one purpose. Keep him detained. That was the purpose of that tape. To keep Diddy detained. What's up, Charlene? Like, yo, this girl is doing dirty work. Like, I don't even want to watch no more. Like, she's out of line. She's fucking lying half the fucking time. And it's crazy because a lot of people get their news from her. But she part of the establishment. Somehow, some way. She's part of the establishment. Her page says that. Look at her numbers. Her page shows she's working with some type of agency. She's working with some type of digital marketing firm. She probably her and Long Crime Network probably employed by the same people. Probably. I don't know. I know she's not organic. She ain't like us. I mean, she ain't like us. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for a fact. Fuck, you put out 6,000 videos in 4 years. Ain't no fucking way you doing that organically. Ain't no way you doing that organically. Fuck no. Ain't enough time in the day. You go live for 3-4 hours. Then you gotta chop the videos down. You gotta download them. Ain't no fucking way. You got a whole team. And she came in the game with a whole team. Yeah, she a creative player. I told y'all, the narrative is important to control, man. They got their guys and girls. Right. They got their guys and girls and they boost them to the top. So their voices are the loudest. Like when it come down to the women, she got one of the loudest voices. It's different. It's different when the people that like Tasha K been doing that shit for years. Not 4, but years. She grinded her way up there. But then you got the people that haven't been doing it for years. They was put in the place. It's a lot of them. These academics grinded his way up there. Been doing this shit for 10, 15 years. He grinded his way up there. Now, I'm sure along the way, they probably bought into him. Probably bought into Tasha K too. But in the beginning, it was grind. These people that's coming down within the last 4 or 5 years, Them motherfuckers, a lot of them motherfuckers was put into place to push narratives. And the narrative pushed on Diddy is guilty. Diddy sex trafficked Cassie. Even if the evidence don't say that. The evidence don't say that. But you got all these YouTubers standing on it. And it got people believing it. It's fucked up, y'all. But I gotta get ready to get my kids in like 20 minutes. Ready to lay back for like 20 minutes. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all know we go live every day, 11 p.m. I'm gonna try to make it 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hit that like button if you haven't. Share the live if you haven't. It's another day of Keep It G News. And I'm out.